Big moment here on the Mojo in the Morning show. And it's going to be even bigger for Mojo in the Morning misfit Victor, who is making his way in. He's going to have an opportunity to interview the Backstreet Boys, which are his idols. Everybody, rock your body. Victor, just sit right down in that spot there. These guys via satellite from Las Vegas this morning. And do we have all the Backstreet Boys with us this morning?
You got
band.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to do a roll call here. AJ?
Yes, one band, 5 guys.
Howie?
Hola, señor, ¿cómo estás?
Hello, Nick. Are you there, Nick?
Yo, what's up, man?
Kevin?
Hi.
Kevin?
What's up?
Brian?
That's me.
Oh, my
What's
God.
up?
Welcome to Mojo in the Morning. How are you?
And John. You forgot about John.
Yeah, John
and John.
John's the forgotten one that nobody ever gets a chance to see, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
What's up, Mojo?
You know what, guys? I'm so happy to have you on, and I actually got to tell you guys that there is a Mojo in the Morning listener of ours. We call them misfits. They're usually goofballs that, I don't know, they add something to the show.
Oh, yeah.
They're like that. Well, one of our guys, his name is Victor, Misfit Victor. He is such the Backstreet Boys fan. He calls us every morning, no joke, for the last 18 years, asking why we don't play a Backstreet Boys song all the time. He's been
awesome.
Last week he was happier than ever because we got a chance to play some new music and stuff. And he is here with us right now, so I told him that he would get a chance to talk to you guys.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, Vic?
Hey, what's up, guys? How the hell are you?
We are freaking great.
How are you?
Good. This is like a dream come true. Honestly, when he told me that he was going to have me on, I couldn't sleep at night. I mean, I was up doing research, listening to music, listening to the new single.
Why do you need to do research? You know more about these guys than they know about themselves.
Because I don't want to have a brain freeze. I don't want to screw up when I talk to
Tell these guys about your wedding, what you did at your wedding.
Okay, at my wedding, I had a live band and everything else, and
cool.
I said I got married in 1999, so I said I want to do something cool and I didn't tell anybody. So to my wife, I wound up singing "I Want It That Way." Karaoke, and I have the worst voice in the world, but it's so awesome because
let's hear what you sounded like.
Oh God, I don't know if I want.
Come on,
these guys will hang
Come
out.
on.
Yeah. My fire, the one desire, believe when I say,
take it, Vic.
I want it that way.
Oh my God! And she still married you?
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately for her, yes. We have
guy.
3 beautiful kids.
That was
and
in the prenup right there.
Yeah. Let me just tell you something. Like a week later, I had a cousin of mine say they heard the song on the radio, and they're like, "Oh, that's that song that Victor wrote."
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh my God! Victor is so excited, by the way, that you guys have a hit song, man, on the radio, and I'm going to tell you the response has been great on your new single. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
We're excited about it.
I wanted to ask a couple of questions before I let Victor take over here, and I wanted to know, guys, what in the world are you guys still doing this for? You have had to make enough money.
Stop.
I mean, come on. Be on. Seriously. I know that you're not doing it even for the money right now. You guys are doing it because you still love it, but
Yes, we do.
Do you guys ever?
There's something so incredible about being able to go on stage to perform for fans who have been supporting you for 25 years and just see the looks on their faces. It's like they get a chance to relive it all over again with us, and we do the same thing through them. And I mean, it's unexplainable, the feeling that we get when we get a chance to perform our music. So that's why we continue to do it.
And it also gets us out of our houses every so often.
That's true. Yeah,
It gives our wives a break from us. So.
Break from us.
I wondered how you guys have changed over the years from the days of being single and not having kids and stuff to now being. Do your kids ever make fun of you guys? Because my kids make fun of me all the time and are like, "Dad, you're corny," or something like that. Do they ever see you guys up doing your routines and dancing and all that stuff and go, "Dad, what the hell is that all about?"
Well, nowadays with internet and social media, I think my kids, it's funny how they can actually go back and look at Dad 10 years ago on their little tablets and stuff like that and see old videos and all of our different hairdos and costumes and stuff like that we were wearing. So that's where a little bit of a couple of
my
dad
daughter
cracks
does
happen.
not like Daddy without a beard. She actually watched the I Want It That Way video last night, and she was like, "Mommy, I don't like Daddy without a beard. He looks weird." So yeah, Daddy Daddy can't shave ever again. Apparently,
I've always wanted to know this with music, and you guys, as you go, as you guys get older, I'm wondering, are there any songs that you can't sing because you can't hit notes like that, or are there any songs? Are there any dance routines that you can't do anymore because I don't know, you got like a hip problem or something?
Is there one song in the Vegas show that we dropped a half step?
Mojo, these guys are mortal.
There are a few dance moves like in "We've Got It Going On," the original single when we would go down on our knees.
On our knees, yeah, we don't do
we
that.
would pop
Yeah,
up.
we don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
Same with Get Down.
We
Same
haven't
with
hit
Get
our
Down.
third puberty cycle yet, so we're good.
But Nick, and I went it that way. You normally try to choose.
Oh, I can't hit that high note.
doesn't
I hit that
hit
note like 15 years
So
ago.
the audience sings that for us.
Yeah, I'm so glad that it works.
Yeah, he's like,
out
you sing
that
it.
way.
I mean,
That's
Nick,
what- yeah.
Nick used to do that in his full voice. Now he either does it falsetto or he just lets the audience.
Yeah.
do it.
Turns the mic to the crowd. You guys do
But
it.
think about it. Nick has gone from 12 to 38.
Yeah.
That's
in
true.
the band. So
Yeah.
there's when we first met him, he was like, hey,
I was
guys.
like 18 when we recorded that song. So.
And then his testicles dropped.
That's crazy.
So you guys got to take testosterone in order to keep going, or what's the story?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, estrogen.
I asked
HGH, baby.
HGH all the way. No, just kidding.
Victor was like getting on me about questions that he, to ask you guys. And I said to him, I go, I want to ask Victor a question. And I know he's
Don't
going to
do
be
it.
so upset with this one. I'm going to ask this question. We got the Backstreet Boys with us right now on Mojo in the Morning.
The greatest boy band group ever in history of the
Thank
world.
you.
If you were to, Victor, have to vote one of the members of the Backstreet Boys off of the Backstreet Boys, if you were going to have to get rid of one of them,
Off of the Backstreet Island.
Off the island.
you have to say one of them. And I know you love them all, but I want to know
But he's got to give
AJ,
reasons why.
Howie, Nick, Kevin, Brian.
He's got to give a reason.
Yes.
Joey Fatone.
Okay.
Joey Fatone. Yeah, Joey Fatone.
Oh God.
Come on, Victor. Misfit Victor.
All right. You know what?
Misfit Victory.
I'll be honest. It's fluctuated throughout the years. I was upset.
Oh,
with,
wow.
Ooh,
I was
that's a good
upset with
answer.
Kevin years ago when he already left the group. You broke my heart. I swear to God, I was like devastated when you left. the group.
Kevin,
But
how could you do that, man?
Thank
I'm
God.
sorry.
Thank God you're
I'm
back.
sorry about
And then when I watched the movie Show 'Em What You're Made Of, Nick broke my heart.
Why?
He gets in this confrontation with Brian on there, and I was like, no, this can't happen.
Is that where? Is that where he told Brian he couldn't sing or something?
Something
Like
like not even,
yeah,
it was
not
like
what I said.
they're fighting,
messed
and,
up.
and I'm
No,
like,
I never said he couldn't sing.
That was
I
messed up.
said no. We support each other, and look,
no, you guys are like brothers, so that's
we are like
expected
brothers.
to fight.
But
We're freaking
we
frack.
expect.
We go at
listen,
it.
we expect the best from one another. Brian will say some stuff to me. He just didn't say it on camera that day.
We got a brand new
It
single
made
out
me
right
cut
now.
it. Editing,
and
right?
the
It was
breaks
editing.
out
Wait,
today.
so who are you voting off, Kevin or Nick?
God, I hate to do this, but I would have
Hey.
to. I would have to say Howie.
Vote me off.
Wait, you're voting Howie.
Howie all of a sudden.
Okay, but why?
No,
Why?
no, no,
Why? You gotta give a reason.
Tell me why.
Here's why. Here's why. Okay.
Because I'm Latin, right? That's
No,
what it is.
exactly. That's it. I voted for Trump, so I'm throwing you off. No.
Ah, damn. I see how it is.
I used to be there in
Building
10
a wall
minutes.
between
What's
him
your
and Howie.
reasoning?
I'm
What's your
going to put you
reasoning?
Yeah, why,
head of
why,
my
why,
fan
why?
club.
Okay, here's the reason. Okay, 10 years ago when the darkest thing happened, when Kevin left the group, I said, okay, this will give a chance to push Howie in there and do some more vocals and push him to the forefront. And it didn't happen. So it's like,
Yeah.
I was
It's messed
hoping that
up.
you'd be pushed up more, and instead
Still hurt
you're
by
like
that.
the Chris Kirkpatrick of the group.
No, come
Yeah,
on.
it's messed up. I know that's pretty bad, man.
I'm so sorry.
At least
I'm
it
so
could have
sorry.
Joey Fatone.
But I mean, a Chris Kirkpatrick with talent.
Oh my God.
Oh, dear God.
Better
Chris and
looks,
Howie went
too.
to school
Wrap it up.
together. This is getting
Went to
weird.
college together.
College, yeah.
Wow, man. Backstreet.
That's okay.
I thought it was going to be
Hey,
reasons for survival.
What's your name again?
That's
Victor.
Victor.
Victor. What's your last name, Victor? How do I spell it here?
Don't say
By
it.
the
You
way,
were blocked from Twitter.
You would be the
I was
first one to
blocking you
block
from
me on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Can you send me a picture
I
of
have
yourself?
I have a question.
Yes, yeah.
Victor, I've got a question. This is Brian. What
Yes.
was your very first encounter of the Backstreet Boys?
I'll tell you this, honest to
you
God,
remember?
I remember that I'm married to my beautiful wife right now. We have 3 kids, and
In 1999.
1999,
Yeah.
and our first date, I'm driving this convertible Geo Tracker, just like the worst car in the world. But to
We
me,
love
it
it.
was cool because like you pull the rag top down and everything.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I have a cool cassette player in there, and I pick her up
Sweet.
and I pop in "Quit Playing Games with My Heart" on a cassette single, and she's like, why do you keep playing this song? I just kept playing it over and over again because it was a cassette single. And she's like, "Are you trying to tell me something?" I'm like, "Yes, don't ever play games with my heart." And it just the love affair went on from there. So.
It's
No,
unbelievable.
you were just trying to figure out how he's singing that part.
Hey guys, your new single is great, and what we're expecting an album. Do we have details on that?
Yeah, this fall. This fall,
Yep.
brand new album. So it'll be our 10th studio album.
And then residency still in Vegas, but what about coming through town? I know you're gonna do Wango Tango for us, which is cool, right?
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
and we'll be on tour next year. And 2019, after we finish up the residency in February in Vegas, we'll be out doing a whole world tour after that. So
And if you can't wait till next year, you can come see us in Vegas. We'll be there July 25th through August 12th. August 12th. And then the end of October through November. And then back in February of 19. So we've got a busy schedule. So come see your boys.
Hey guys, I want to let you guys know this. I been to many shows and done interviews with you guys over the years. Nobody treats their fans like the Backstreet Boys treat their fans.
Oh, thanks,
Thank
man.
you, man.
I love you guys. I'm so happy for you. My good friend Denise George. I promised her that I there are times when you guys were at her house, like hanging out and wave running.
yeah.
And I promised her every single time I would never tell our listeners that you were there. I lived up to that promise unless you come back again, and I will make sure I'll bust it. I'll let Victor go.
Bust it out.
I'll let Victor hang out with you guys, okay?
He'll give me your guys' addresses. No, I do have a question though.
One question. Then we got to go. They got to go.
On this. Come on. God, this is like a lifetime. What's a lifetime?
This guy is like, seriously, this is ridiculous. One question, that's it, then we
Okay.
got to say goodbye to them.
On the new album, what other collaborations? You guys did the Florida Georgia Line collaboration, which put you guys at #1 on the country charts. Are we going to see any other collaborations with any other artists? Or
What a horrible.
Possibly. I mean, we're about 3/4 of the way done. We're hopefully going to be doing some stuff with Steve Aoki. Who knows? I mean, the possibilities are definitely endless. And
This is where he wants to know if you'll collaborate with him. He
Yes.
wants you to collaborate with him.
you know what, man? Anything is possible.
One more time. Let's do I Want It That Way as we say goodbye to these guys. Come on, Victor. One more
Can I
time,
just
guys.
say, "Shape
You
of
gotta
My
do the
Heart"
chorus.
is one of the greatest songs ever, and I wanted to name my daughter Madeline after the song.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, but
That's a good
my wife
name.
named her Mia because that was the name her mom picked.
Okay,
But-
who cares?
All right, so
that's
Victor,
cool.
you're
Who
going to
cares?
audition for Howie's part. You're going to
Yes.
be singing "Tell Me Why."
because if
Tell
not,
me why.
I'm gonna
Hey,
collaborate.
good.
All right, ready, guys? Here we go.
No, you got to say "Tell Me Why."
Backstreet Boys. Here we go.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why.
Come on,
I
Victor.
wanna hear you say.
Come on, Victor.
I want it
Oh, we're keeping Howie.
that way.
Thank you,
Howie
Victor.
stays.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Victor, for doing a great
Thanks,
job. I'm
guys.
still
Thank
part of
you
the group.
guys.
Thank you very
God
much.
bless you guys.
You guys are great, man. Thanks, guys.
Love you guys.
Appreciate it,
Thanks,
fellas.
bro.
Thank you.
Are you really crying?
Oh, this is like.
Come on. What are you? Come on. You're not crying.
No.
What? What? Victor is crying.
This is like, wow. I mean, it's surreal. It still hasn't sunk. Like when I go home and listen to it again, it's gonna be wow. It's. Thank you so much. That was cool. Like that'll forever be etched in my memory. So this was really.
God, just sing with the
I know,
Yeah.
right? It sucks for them that they had to hear that and everybody else, but it is like seriously.
By the way, you're like one of the meanest son of a bitches in the world. How do you like the Backstreet Boys? Explain this to
Their
me?
music helps me escape that anger. And honestly, there's times where when I travel by myself, when I'm flying, I'm listening to music, people will be like, "Hey, what are you listening to?" And I'll be like, "Backstreet Boys." And they're like, "No, seriously, what are you listening to?" I'm dead serious, Backstreet Boys. I have a playlist, even at the restaurant and stuff, and if I'm ever having a bad day, I just put on some of their songs and helps me escape. And
Let me ask you a question, honestly.
Yeah.
Was this a better moment than even the birth of your children?
No, it wasn't.
Did you cry at the birth of your children? Because you're crying?
I did. But you know, I can have kids like again in 9 months. I waited 25 years for this, you know. Sorry.